My name is Zach Chambers, and this is my final project for my mechatronics class. This is a window blind adjuster. It's automatic. Once you set it, you can forget it, and it'll automatically adjust your blinds to whatever setting you put on it. This style of blinds has a rod that you can twist to open and close the blinds and let more or less light through. And here on the control box we have a receptacle for that rod, as well as a joystick for user input and an LCD to tell you what's actually going on, as well as a sensor on the front that reads the light that is just ambiently in the room, so it can decide whether or not to open it to let more light in or to close it to let less light in. It is set up using a PID loop or a PID control that shoots for a light level that's prescribed by the user. So when you plug it in, it'll come up with a setup screen. It'll tell you to fully shut the blinds, and you'll use the joystick to fully close the blinds, and then it'll ask you to fully open them. This sets the boundaries for the blinds so that you don't break them. And once those boundaries are set, it sets the closed position as a 0 point. So no matter which way you're opening the blinds, it's always seeking towards a 0 if it's being told to close. After you set the open and close position, it'll ask you to adjust the brightness, and it sets the brightness on a scale from 0 to 100, and 100 is the most light through, 0 obviously is the least amount of light through. And it is sensitive enough that if you put your hand over the sensor, it'll actually try to open the blinds all the way. If you let it go, it'll adjust it back and try and seek that level. The automatic blinds adjuster also has provisions for adjusting both the blind angle manually and setting the brightness once the calibration's already been completed. To set the brightness level, you simply go up or down on the joystick, and to set the blinds manually, you simply go to the left or to the right, and then to escape those functions, you just click the joystick and it'll exit out the functions and resume normal behavior. This allows you to set the blinds during the day if you want more sunlight, or you don't want any sunlight, say if you're watching a movie, and it also allows you to open the blinds if you want to look out the window. So the box comes apart with 5 screws on the back, and the back comes right off. Pulling out some of the components, you can see what's actually going on in here. We have the Arduino that's wired up to everything. We have the real-time clock module that's controlling the time telling. We have here the back of the LCD and its controller. We have a light sensor, which is a board that I purchased online. As well, we have the joystick and the stepper motor, as well as its individual controller. And back here I have a power supply that's USB-C, and that works with any phone charger, but it does need to be a fast charger, otherwise it'll brown out the whole circuit.